Hey everybody, it's the Man Master here. I'm doing a video today. It's going to be a completely different subject altogether. And I'm probably going to be tossing more videos like this onto the pile of videos that I'm doing. Of course, I think I hesitated for a while because I just didn't want to seem like a total asshole to people, but care too much about what people think sometimes. Now that I'm doing all these videos that are politically edgy to some extent, I'm just like, whatever, I'm just going to toss this onto there. It doesn't mean that I hate people that have a different point of view about these things, even music-wise. So, because I've always been pretty sensitive when people bash a lot of my music or the things I liked or whatever, but I don't give a shit, whatever. So this video is about the band Babymetal, and I think I've been planning on doing this for quite a while, and I forgot about it, and then I'm kind of doing it again. I think I probably was going to do it several years ago, honestly. So I first, the big red flag for me is whenever someone who's relatively a normie, who doesn't really like metal, normally doesn't listen to a metal band, they're like, oh, have you checked this out? Whether it be Volbeat or in the past, it was like, do you like Korn? It's like, ooh, it's like one of those things. It's like, it's pretty obvious, like mainstream stuff that like a normie will like get exposed to and like sort of like, but even worse is when there are novelty bands that people like, and you're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Sorry. So that band in question is Babymetal, and it's like I'm not really a fan of like Japanese pop stuff in general, but for many years I've liked Japanese metal bands. Like I think the first one I got into, honestly, was Psy, because during the rise of the second wave black metal, well after that, of course, because I got into that shit in the late '90s. I checked out Psy, bought one of their albums. I think it was that EP they did, and I liked it. I'm actually probably going to give them another chance now because I'm kind of getting more interested in listening to that kind of stuff again. But well, I always do. That's the thing. Like I'll always go back and forth between stuff. So, yeah, someone told me about. Oh, have you checked out Babymetal? Do you like Babymetal? You like Babymetal? I'm like, no. I mean, and other people have asked me that, more people that are not really that knowledgeable, that there's been a Japanese metal scene that's been incredible for 40 years, whether it be Anthem, Loudness, X Japan, Psy, Coffins, or whatever, and I've liked most of those bands I like. That's the irony. It's like most Japanese metal bands I hear, I really like, even like Coffins, which is not normally my kind of thing exactly, but I heard them. I'm like, they're doing this stuff better than like a lot of their Western counterparts. This is good stuff. Has a certain edge to it. I can't explain exactly. It's kind of this elusive thing. But yeah, I mean, when people tell me about Babymetal, like, do you like Babymetal? I'm like, no, I don't like a bunch of fucking like this ridiculous like girl pop, J-pop shit over metal riffs and stuff. It's like, oh, it's so novel, so original. It's like, no, I may as well listen to NU metal. It's like, and it bothers me that people are so ignorant about like good bands from Japan, and that's part of the problem. Like, part of the reason why I'm bothered by when people ask that, and I'm just like, no, I just like facepalm, like the fucking cue the picture of Picard, with the facepalm, the infamous meme. So I just don't like that. It bothers me, and I don't feel like I'm superior to people that don't know about the better bands from Japan, or because most of the people that ask me are normies, and they never listen to, they don't really know about metal. It's like, you could play them like you play them a metal song, they'll automatically reference Metallica in some part of the, part of the conversation for whatever reason, even if it has nothing to do with Metallica. I mean, I could see you playing like old Paradise Lost, like middle period '90s Paradise Lost, and be like, oh, that sounds like Metallica, or Sentenced, or that Avenged Sevenfold album that came out a few years back. Um, it's like it's something that bothers me though. But normies will never know about metal that much. If you're a metalhead, you know about Japanese metal bands if you are in the know. But and Babymetal's just Babymetal's novelty mixture of stuff just doesn't appeal to me. It just doesn't sound good to me. It's just like I'm just bored. I'd rather listen to something like Psy, like that has that like they had that album that supposedly like had these like subliminal like uh it was all a marketing ploy because of the production, but like supposedly they put all these like stuff in the audio thing that would like cause harm to people or something, like allegedly, or hypnotize. I don't remember the whole thing. I forgot which album that was. It was more power metalish one actually. But it was all bullshit because they were just trying to market the album, but I thought that was hilarious. I was like, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'd have to look at that up. But I really like I just like these bands that take risks. And X Japan is my favorite Japanese metal band, and that probably seems like that's a controversial statement too. It's just to some people that are more more in the elite category, that probably is like saying that I like Babymetal or something. But I just what happened with X Japan is I was looking for like more power metal bands, and I was looking